Danforth.
Thank you, Speaker. My question to the Premier. Speaker, this government is planning a fire sale of Hydro One. 6 months after this budget is passed, Hydro One will be stripped of oversight from the Auditor General, the Integrity Commissioner and the Ombudsman. Ontarians will also be stripped of their right to request information from Hydro One under the Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act. It's clear that this government wants to leave Ontarians in the dark. Speaker, will the Premier admit that she has no interest in being accountable and transparent to Ontarians?
Good. Thank you, Premier.
Mr. Speaker, you know, the member opposite understands that a publicly traded company has different mechanisms for oversight, Mr. Speaker. He understands that. We've made it very clear that Hydro One will remain regulated, Mr. Speaker. We've made it very clear that the way prices are set now by the Ontario Energy Board is the way prices will be set after this broadening of the ownership, Mr. Speaker. So he also knows that Hydro One will continue to be regulated by the Ontario Business Corporations Act and the Ontario Securities Act, so he knows all that. But the fact is, Mr. Speaker, that this party that is supposed to support the environment, Mr. Speaker, is supposed to support public transportation, Mr. Speaker, is basically saying don't build infrastructure, Mr. Speaker. They're saying don't make the decisions that are necessary to be able to build transit in the Greater Toronto-Hamilton area, Mr. Speaker. They're saying stop all that, which I think, Mr. Speaker, would be a big mistake for this province.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker. It's clear to Ontarians that this Liberal government has embarked on a campaign to undermine and discredit the officers of the House. We've heard this story before, and we know how it ends. It's bad enough that she's selling our public assets without any mandate to do so. Speaker, why is this government more interested in covering its tracks than ensuring accountability and oversight?
Good question.
Well, Mr. Speaker, again, I would say to the third party, why are they not interested in building new tracks? Why are they not interested in investing in the infrastructure that they know full well is needed by their constituents and the businesses that reside in their ridings, Mr. Speaker? Why are they not interested in making the investments that will bring business to this province, Mr. Speaker, will update our infrastructure, will modernize our infrastructure, and will invest in the assets that are needed for the 21st century? Why are they not interested in doing that? Especially, Mr. Speaker, when they ran on the same plan, our same fiscal framework, Mr. Speaker, that said we were going to review the assets of this province and make sure that we were investing in the new assets that are needed for the 21st century. That's the question I think we have to pose then, Mr. Speaker.